What's up, everybody? Jimmy here with another Just a Tip of the Week. And today I want to walk you through how to use Moxi Engage to send out just listed, just sold, price decreases, and open houses to your database. This could be an easy way for you to be able to get in front of as many people as you can with the properties that you're listing or doing your open houses for. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to walk you through how to do a just listed, but it's going to be very similar to do either a just sold or an open house. It's going to be just the same way. It's just going to be different templates that you'll probably want to use. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go to Moxi Engage here, and we're going to click on campaigns. Now from campaigns, we're going to be sending out an e-blast, a just listed custom e-blast for my property. So I'm going to click e-blast, and I'm going to come up here to where it says add from library. We want to do this every time we want to send an e-blast out. This will be a custom e-blast. Now, as you're going through, you just want to scroll down until you get to the just listed, just sold, and open house templates that were made by the brokerage, which we should be there in just a moment. I may have passed it already. Excuse me. So we just want to find the just listed, open house, and just sold templates for you. Okay. So once you choose the one, and again, we will go ahead and work on doing this just listed template. We're going to click add to campaigns. Now, just like with any other campaign or e-blast that you're pulling in from the library, when you see this green box come up here in the top right, that means that it is now in your library and you're able to set it up. So let's go ahead and close that out. You're going to notice that you're back on your e-blast page, and you're going to see right here where it says just listed template copy to, because I have another one in here, but you can see that the e-blast came in. But you're also going to see this green dot that's next to my emails. Now, to send a custom e-blast, something that you have to make first before you send it out, there's a few steps that you need to take before you actually set up the e-blast to go out. Okay. So the first thing you need to do is actually make the email in Moxi through my email section. And then we're going to come back here to the e-blast page so we can set up the recipients of who's going to be able to get it and to send it out. So we've already downloaded from the library. Next step, we're going to go to my emails. And when this loads up, you will see the very last thing that you downloaded from the library. In this case, this is going to be the just listed template. So once this loads up, we want to go ahead and click on it. Now from here, the first thing you want to do, just like any other custom template, is you want to edit the name of it. So you can always go back into it later. Okay, just so I know what email it is and I make sure that I'm pulling the right thing. Next up is we're going to actually set up the subject line and the preview text that you're going to have when the email goes out. So what I like to do is I'm just going to put a few things in here. So this is what they will see on the subject line. And then you can also add either the address down here, or put some type of text that will work for you down here to kind of draw attention and grab the attention of the people that you're looking at. Next thing here is you can leave the header on if you'd like. We'll just leave that. And then you also have a signature line. I don't recommend doing both footer and signature just because there's a lot of the agent that's in there. There's a footer that has your information and there's a signature line. I'd leave it the way it's set up here and hit save. So far we've edited the name of the email. We've set up the email, the subject line. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and actually edit the email. Now the way this is set up is it's going to walk you through and tell you what you need to actually pull in for this property. Excuse me. So the first thing it says up here is click content, which is on the right-hand side. Okay, so you have style, rows, and content. And then what you want to do is you can either add an image. So if you have a picture of the property you just want to throw in there, or what I love to do is actually pull in the listing to make it look fantastic on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab right here where it says listings and drag it over. And when you do that, you see this green line that pops up right above the Century 21 signs. That means this is where this is going to be placed. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and let go of it, and it's going to pull up this box. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going to MLS real quick to grab the MLS number. Okay. And all I'm going to do is put the MLS number in here and hit search. Now this could take a second for it to load up, but once it does, you should see the property pull up. I always recommend to keep it on the agent website page here that you can see. So here's the property, and then you just have to click this box certifying that you have permission to go ahead and market this on this email and hit done. Now you're going to notice when this comes down here, it's a full image. It's tied directly to your agent website. So if anybody clicks on this, they're going directly to your website, which is pretty awesome. We scroll back up here and you're going to notice after it says click on the content and add your listing, it says once complete, you will need to delete this section. To delete this section on the top, just click on it and hit this little trash can that's on the bottom right. Now that is gone. Last piece I need to do, because it's already going to say hi and it's going to have your contact's first name. It's going to have your first and last name, your website, and even the brokerage name already in this email, is we need to add some info. Add whatever you'd like here, open house times, whatever you want to do. But if you want to make it easy, why don't you go back to the MLS and let's grab some information from MLS, the public remarks, and then let's just copy and paste them in here. Now, one thing you will notice is that the font is a little bit smaller. So what I would recommend to do is just highlight the font and let's get it to right size. So basically you're going to highlight everything, click size. I'm going to put it at like 20. And then this is what the email is going to look like when it's ready to go. That's it. That's all I need to do. Now, next up is I'm going to hit continue. It brings me back to this edit email page, and I'm going to go ahead and send myself a test email by clicking the send test email button. We'll give this a second here to load up. It probably shouldn't take that long. Let's just give it another second. But once we have validated that the email is good to go, we're going to click save. So while this is saving, I'm going to come back here to my email and see if it has come in yet. It should not take that long for it to come through. There it is. So what you want to do is just validate that it did come through. Go ahead and click on the link to make sure that it's taking you to your website. Just validate that the information is correct. Now, this does still say contact first name because this is a test. When you send this out, it will have the client's first name actually in there for you, which is cool. And then obviously, if we come here to the website, it goes directly to my agent website where they can ask for information and do whatever they want, which is really, really sweet. So once we validated that this just listed is ready to go and the email is set up so we don't have to do anything else, now we want to come back to our e-blast so we can set that email up to go out to all of the people in your database that you want to. So you're going to notice again that template came in. So we're going to click on the top one, which is the template. And we're going to do the same thing that we did before, which is going to be edit the name. So I'm going to put just listed. This is just for me. Okay. And this is how you also can track. So if you do this multiple times, you're able to track to see who's opening it and who's not. So once you've changed the name of the e-blast, you can scroll down and you can see that all those changes that we made are already in the e-blast and ready to go. And all we need to do is set up our recipients. And to do that, you just like any other e-blast, click setup, add recipients. If you want to do it to a specific person, you can type in their name if that's what you want to do. Okay. Or you could actually set up and you could add a specific group. Maybe you want to send this to the community that you have in your database. Maybe you want to send it to everyone. Whoever you want to do, you're good to go. Just add who you want and click save. Once they have been uploaded and you validated this is the correct e-blast, the send campaign button turns blue and it's ready to go and you click send. And that's how you can send out a just listed, open house, just sold, or price decrease to your entire database within a few minutes. And that's your tip of the week.